I should have worn my Cake Hustler shirt because I hustle and my hustle is strong. Alright, Alex?
I guess.
Welcome back to Cake with It. I'm Jerry, if you already didn't know. And today we are making a very simple but beautiful cake that you can make too. Bear with me, it's a chocolate chip cake with chocolate covered strawberries filled with bananas because I couldn't think of any other better combination and try not to be basic. And I'll show you how to make it from start to finish, and I hope you can replicate it too because it's so easy to make. I baked an 80-inch vanilla cake and added 1 cup of chocolate chips, and you can add as many as you want, and baked it. And I'm going to cut them in thirds, and I'm going to simple syrup. And again, simple syrup is 1 cup water, 1 cup sugar. You boil it and you cool it, and that keeps your cakes moist while you decorate. So for my chocolate chip cake, it's pretty standard. It's my vanilla cake, and I added 1 cup of chocolate chips to the batter before putting them in pans and in the oven. So you could just go to my website, get my chocolate chip, my vanilla, get my vanilla cake recipe, add 1 cup of chocolate, fold it, put them in pans into the oven. Don't complicate your life like I do. Take the easy way. I ended up slicing into 1/2 inch pieces these very ripe bananas, and I'm going to add those inside my cake. After I leveled my cakes, mine was still a little warm and it began to crumble, which was my mistake, but we had to rush this. So I'm going to put 1 layer, the worst layer on the bottom. I'm going to add my buttercream and distribute all the bananas evenly on 1 layer. Then put my second layer of cake. Again, repeat with buttercream. And then my last batch of bananas on top. And I'm going to cover it with my top layer of cake. And I'm going to show you a cool trick. If you're struggling to ice your cakes, I'm going to show you an easy way to buttercream your cake. I fill a 18-inch piping bag with my vanilla buttercream, and I'm going to pipe the top starting from the center and then rotating all the way so I get a circular cover. And then I'm just going to pipe up and down around the sides, and this will make it much more easier for you if you're struggling with buttercreaming your cake. For the easy part, I use my spatula, and I'm just gonna smooth out the top, and you'll see how easy it is to covering your cake. Then I'm gonna use my bench scraper and do the sides, that way I have an easy straight up and down with no angles on my cake. And then again, once you do the sides, the edge on the top tends to lift up, so I'm gonna use my spatula to smooth that out again. I melted some bittersweet chocolate and I put it in a smaller piping bag, cut the tip off, and I'm just gonna carefully pipe melted chocolate that is tempered, but you don't have to temper it, around the edge of the cake, and then once in a while letting it drip on the edge of the cake and letting it naturally slide down, making it look like the cake was coated in chocolate. for the strawberries, you could temper the chocolate. And there's a whole long process that only I would torture myself with tempering. It's heating up and then cooling and then heating so that it sets up without being refrigerated. And there's a right way to do it. But for normal people out there, just dip your chocolate covered strawberries. No, dip your strawberries in the chocolate and then put them in the refrigerator for 10 to 15 minutes. And if you want to go into tempering, go to my website at CakeWithIt.com where you can find today's recipe and an instruction on how to temper chocolate. But trust me, you don't want to temper it. With my leftover tempered chocolate, and again, you don't have to temper it, I grabbed strawberries and I dipped them carefully, holding it by the stem so that I could get a nice even coat, but still leaving some of the red from the strawberry. And I did that to each one, placing it on a silk pad because I tempered it. I didn't have to put it in the refrigerator. It will start to set rapidly. But if you don't want to temper it and you don't have to temper it, just dip the strawberries, put them in a sheath with parchment paper or a silk pad, and then put them in the refrigerator until they set. So if you like the video, don't forget to share it on social media. If this is your first time tuning in with us, check out my macaron video. I'll post a link on the description and on top so you can check it out. And subscribe to my channel, turn on the bell post notification, be part of that notification squad so you get a notification for every time a new video comes out every Tuesday. How many more times am I going to say notification? It sounds weird. Once my strawberries have set, I make a guide 1 inch to 1.5 inch from the edge of the cake, and I'm going to arrange the strawberries all around, leaving some of the cake exposed. And you just want to eyeball it and move strawberries around from different sizes and then pile them up like a little pyramid until you reach the end. Once you have your chocolate covered strawberry pyramid made, what do you do with the leftovers? You eat them. That's what you do with them. And again, you grab more chocolate, and now this time I'm going to drizzle it down the pyramid of beautiful covered strawberries. And I'm going to do it in a circular motion. Yes, everything I do is a specific way for a reason, and it'll make it look more nicer. So you want to do it circular all around the strawberries until you get a nice coat, but you don't want to coat all of them. So again, this is a very simple cake. You can make it with any flavor you'd like, but it's so eye-catching and it's so beautiful. You're gonna impress everyone with this cake. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and then you go out and you make your own, and if you post a picture on Instagram, hashtag CakeWithIt, so that I could see all your beautiful work. And one last thing before I go, or before you go, check out all my other videos, but comment what are 3 delicious cake fillings that you think might be delicious, and comment what are 3 nasty cake fillings, because I need your help for a video coming up and your stuff might get picked. So again, 3 things you might think are delicious fillings for cake, and 3 nasty, horrible fillings you would never eat.